Are you a South African musician trying to figure out if you should be releasing music before you register with SAMRO? Welcome to this episode where I plan on demystifying just that. Usually when musicians start their music career, I suggest that they register with SAMRO, Capasso, SAMPRA, etc. But then I get asked, can I release my music before being registered? The truth is, yes, you actually can, and I actually think you should. The reason I suggest that is usually musicians that aren't registered with SAMRO are still new to the music industry, and that generally means they don't have enough push in order to start getting royalties from the major public performance royalty generators, such as radio, such as TV placements. So this means that they actually need to start building traction first, and that's why I highly suggest that once you have registered, you do not have to wait for SAMRO to give you your relation number. Yes, I do know that you can't submit to radio without it, but the simple truth is, if you are new to the industry, you most likely do not have the push yet, and you most likely do not have a budget or team to try get your music onto these platforms within a meaningful way. So what I highly suggest is, first, you register, but do not wait for SAMRO to give you your relation number, but you distribute it on digital platforms such as Apple Music, Spotify, and you use something like DistroKid to get your music onto these platforms, and you try to build some form of traction. I also usually suggest this because your first few releases are most likely not going to blow up, and that is the simple truth. You just don't have enough experience to make a good track yet, but eventually when you start putting in the hard work, you will get enough traction, and then you can actually start submitting to radio stations and TV in a meaningful way once you know that you have got some people listening to your music. So simply register with SAMRO, but do not wait for the relation number. Simply start releasing music. This does not mean you shouldn't register with the other ones, Capasso and RISA. RISA, you might not need to register, but you want to get your own ISRC codes because you can catalog your music a little better once you get your ISRC code from RISA. That's 110 Rand last time I checked. It might have gone up, but you want to register with Capasso and RISA and SAMPRA, get everything, the base work done, and then eventually SAMRO will get back to you. I know they take a little longer to give you your relation number, but in essence, you want to get that whole thing sorted out and then release your music. If you want to know how to get your music onto Apple Music, iTunes, watch this video.